He wants to keep running. The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Not that fond of this Winstrike lineup, I have to say. I think the Mars now is a perfect pick, but they'll go for the Magnus. The reason I don't like this Winstrike draft so much is they don't have that good of a push. They don't have that good of a team fight. Unless, of course, the even tanks the arrow there. I don't think that was intentional from Saneko, but top lane, the Wraith King is getting very low and he's dead.
Force Majeure also low on HP, but the Fairy Fire save and Sayats will fall at the hands of Force Majeure.
With the 300 HP, he doesn't fear anyone here, and can they punish him? It doesn't seem like it.
Difficult. Wraith Fire Blast and a couple of right clicks might just do the trick, but this man is just tanking so much. One hit away! Almost gets the kill on Dream, so close, but at least the Lion at least backs up to get the trade 1-for-1, but so close. Maybe even the Lion. Can he fight against these skeletons? They're hurting. And Dream gets a double kill. The Wraith King skeletons, they score a victory here.
This creep wave in the mid lane. We can see if he wants to TP anywhere. There's the TP, and it's going to be an action on the bottom lane.
Thinking about it, Tornado does connect onto the Magnus. Cold Snap is there with the Urn Charge being used. And with that fresh vessel, 1 charge used, 2 charges gained. Wants to be on max range for the Torrent. And he finds the Invoker with it. Follows up with the X-Mark with the boat connection. The Tornado is a bit of a saving tool for Dodrin. But he's going to need backup right now because he's also going to get hit by the arrow. Muka on the side just popped the MLS. And they're going to chase this Invoker relentlessly. And Dodrin with 60 HP. He runs out. He gets another Urn Charge. But does he regenerate faster? No, he doesn't. He tries to keep off the Mirana. Tries to get the Disarm with the Deafening Blast. But it's too much with the turnaround. Doom used onto the Kunkka, and they are out of there. They're happy with the Invoker kill. They're looking at the clock as well. It's about 15 minutes. I think the Magnus should have a Blink Dagger by now, so they're playing it carefully. But now they also knocked out the BKB. Third Splitter will be used on Ascald. He's already dropped down to half HP. RP used beautifully onto 2. Static Storm Science follows up them nicely. They're all packed up. The Kunkka coming in as well. And Force Majeure notice will both go down. Ascald with the double kill. Can they get some more? They've got Glimpse available. They're looking for Dodrin. They can't quite see him, but the X-Mark is going to be enough. And they found the Hawk, the big Monkey King that is not allowed to lose his life right now. Can he hold his ground? Dodrin on the side. Monkey King ulti through. Dream will be taken down. Please, he pushes him down for the Dream, but the Hawk is still regenerating with a Jingu Mastery sacks, but it's not gonna be enough. And HYDRA find another with the glimpse on Dodrin. The initial attempt on him didn't work out, but the second one, it does. And Winstrike, they pay a heavy price, but HYDRA, they're celebrating.
On the Monkey King before, they can really do some serious damage.
HYDRA holding on to the high ground advantage here, but Winstrike, there's the Blink Hex, one of the scariest things in the Dota universe. Surprises Ascald completely, and Kunkka is just a mere mortal in the hands of Winstrike. It's not the same as in the previous series with V Gaming and Fantastic 5. In this case, they definitely have their answers against the Kunkka and won't let him be such a big issue. Dodrin, though, nice Tornado, does catch one hero, but is it going to be enough? They got the Blink stun from Noticed, and Disruptor will be held in place for a little bit longer, and with this BKB, Doom will make sure that they take 2 home. HYDRA left empty-handed, but however, still, Roshan is the key and the question that's looming in the air. That was one of the hardest RP spots to dodge from, because that is on the edge of the high ground seat, and he didn't know about it. And now Mirana is going to get killed by the Tornado. Force Majeure opens up the fight. Instant buyback from the Mirana. They know the importance of this Roshan. They need to protect it. They need to be able to contest it. Lion is also coming in. Dodrin, though, is going to get X-Mars. They're going to get thrown into the air. They have the Earth Splitter at least onto the Wraith King. It's not going to be enough. Dodrin is already out, and this Invoker is not going to be joining the fight. Another glimpse thrown onto the Hawk, but they can't get the Monkey King back in. And HYDRA heading back to the Roche Pit.
Oh, HYDRA, they definitely sense blood here when you have so much confidence to walk into the Roche Pit playing against an Elder Titan. It just goes to show Magnus.
The Hawk, he throws in the ring. They're going to go look for the kill on the Magnus, and will get so. The Doom is also landed onto the Kunkka. Unnoticed onto the backline, but he's losing his HP. This Doom is just paper. Wraith King comes in and he crits the guy to death, and the Hawk is looking for the kill on the Kunkka. He's going to die to the Doom, and he will be denied by Dream. And the arrow connected as well. They will take down the Monkey King. Saneko gets a kill on Sayats, but that's just a support ET. And he's also the final. He's the icing on top of the cake. So even if they just use 1 or 2 spells to potentially find 1 kill, they still find success. And again, they've moved the Doom back into their hands and Noticed. Gonna force the BKB off of the Wraith King, but that's really just a small... That's not even a relief. You still lost your Doom for a minute.
And Zayats in the top lane has been hunting for Dodgerin for a very long time, and finally he can maybe get him, but there's a BKB TP out. No, there's not actually.
No, he just got... Oh, he just got RP. Just got it back. Dodgerin, he's in trouble. If only he had something to throw even against the Disruptor, but feels like he doesn't even have that slight bit. Dream will be happy to take this Invoker kill while the Doom is about to respawn. So Neko's got to be careful because that might just be another casualty, and this is a ticket towards high ground pretty much. Cautious. Time is running out. They can't buy enough time for this Aegis. That's still 2.5 minutes of pushing power. Blissey, there's the beautiful static storm, but the BKBs are out. The stun onto Dodgerin. Winstrike will lose their Invoker, having to go for the buyback. They've got the Doom of the Kunkka. That's exactly what you were hoping them to do, and they have it now. And the Refresher, they've got the stun with the War Stomp, and another Doom is available with the Shiva's Guard as well, but it's going to cost a lot amount of a notice, but they will get the first level of the Wraith King. Can they get a second? Can they get him another time? They will use the RP right here, but an RP as well from Blissey onto the backline. And Winstrike in trouble, but they will be able to take the Magnus, will be able to get more moves because Ascol is low on HP. They will also take down Muka with the Earth Splitter, and their HYDRA will lose a couple members, but the Aegis is down, and Kunkka's coming back with the BKB. They get the stun onto the Wraith King. He is still being doomed up. He's got 1300 HP. The Sunstrike from Soneko with the stop there as well, but the Abyssal Blade and the arrow will come out from Muka, and then will cake down the ET, and Winstrike, they're running out of firepower. It's just Dodgerin and Hawk, the two men alive. Dascol, he does go for another Tidebringer, does a bit of damage, but he's still got that Satanic, and he's gonna get disarmed for a second. Another X-Mark onto the Hawk, and a stun from Dream, and they will get the Monkey King down, and it's just the Invoker. GG will play this call as we hit the 40-minute marker.
Yeah, they lose that fight. They bought back a lot of the heroes there. Winstrike, they tried to fight it. It was a solid one. The
team, but what does the Magnus provide then? Because then the Empower just kind of diminishes in their hands a little bit. So it does leave Winstrike the opportunity to pick up a hero that will go unanswered, most likely. Will be the Slark for the Hawk doing the tether animation, but still not going to be able to take it. Zayats will take it, and the Bounty Rune. Now a bit of a support battle. Actually, might be able to kill this IO, considering that Nightmare damage. That is the pure damage. Does he have it? Is this the first blood we've been waiting for? Fairy Fire heal, and Monkey King jumps in. Dream will take first blood, and all because of Zayats.
The Nightmare target, so that's why he did so much damage with it. But now the top lane Dodgerin is going in.
Got the Remnant, the pounce from the Hawk, and that's going to be one permanent agility added into the Slark's bank. Client weight issue. Well, doesn't cause not many problems. Looking at the Slardar's inventory, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be done. Muka's going to get jumped in middle. Ascol is there to help him out, but Dodgerin, high ground miss on Muka. No, won't be enough for a kill. So Neko's going to lose his life, and the arrow, it was not luck, but skill, forcing Ascol to get himself the closer angle. Plus, he steals the Invis rune for the Storm Spirit, and he's going to go all the way. He's got 15 stick charges. He's got everything he needs. He's going to follow up with a Remnant, throws in another Slade, another Remnant jump, and he's going to pick up the double kill, and with style. Ascol.
And they're trying to use it right now with the move.
Yeah, and when it comes to innovation and coming up with these new builds and new things, I think okay, never mind. Let's go to that in just a tiny second. As the Ember Spirit is in trouble, and with the relocate, they even secure this kill for Dodgerin. Building into a Yasha. And there's a DD rune for Ascol. Storm is coming in with a long jump. Not actually, but Notice is the one taking a long jump. Both the stuns at the RP into the arms of Blissey. They've got the feed script, the combos, the connections to Hawk. Even if you have your ulti, you're still inside the Monkey King ult. HYDRA looking to catch the Hawk. Takes the Nightmare off his Notice, and the relocate away. Can they still catch this Slark? It looks like this closing the distance is going to be hard. Skewer still on cooldown from Magnus for a couple more seconds. They've got the high ground vision, but a really good turnaround there from HYDRA. Still, IO coming back will give them that second kill. So Neko's in mid. Just gonna jump the Lion. He does get a pretty lucky stun because he was hitting the creep wave. Okay, absolutely zero mercy for this Lion. However, Ember Spirit, the bigger targets are awaiting. BKB pop by Ascol. The Hawk getting a couple hits in. IO is also here, and Notice will be thrown into the air. The arrow doesn't quite connect, and Dream was looking for the slow as well, and they will have to sack the IO for this one. No RP though. Should be able to get the kill on the Slardar. He's got nowhere to run now. His Blink Dagger is also cancelled. They make sure that they find another one for HYDRA. Though, it might still happen. Yeah, at least the Magnus is going to be a bait here. Monkey King ulti used, and Roshan is falling with 600 HP, but they're not going in. They're not going in yet. Rosh is very low. They finally get it down. The Aegis will fall, and looking for the kill onto the Magnus. At least Blizzy is dropping low, and the Hawk will get that kill. Now, onto the primary initiation. The BKB pop by Asgold, and just sucking onto this Lion, keeping him away from the fight. Meanwhile, Zayat's looking for the Fiend Script, but the Fiend Script has already been used, and Dream just hacking away. Winstrike looking for another kill, and potentially Muka will be the one to fall. It will take down the main as well, and it will be 3 gone from HYDRA. Dream and Asgold, do they have the damage to continue? Winstrike disengage before they get the opportunity to hack in.
And the best way for them, given that none of the cores of HYDRA have died, and the Aegis is in the hands of the Monkey King.
Dream doesn't know about the Hawk. He's right next to him. He's been taunting on the spot, and now he's going to go in. Force a fight, tries to force some attention. Oh, the jump from Dodrin, looking for Blizzy, wants to take rid of this Magnus before he gets his RP up, but he's living. Force staff to the high ground, and the turnaround from Dream. Looking for Saneko, will find one, but the BKB pop from Notice will force him away, but they also got the knife on the back, so they do have the Dodrin Storm Spirit held in place, and with the roots, it's going to be enough for HYDRA to get a second kill. And without a doubt, they all came to the rescue of Blizzy. They wanted to keep their Magnus alive, and he survived.
Continues surviving, and he survives one big fight that the Winstrike come out ahead of. It's gonna be very hard.
Oh, they're gonna go for the attempt at least, and trying to get this Monkey King before he is respawning with his BKB, and he's also gonna get Zayats is the one to fall. They will take down Dream, and Winstrike finding 2. The Ember Spirit also held in place, and Asgold trying to get a quick sip out of there. He's also the holder of the gem. He's the beholder of the beauty.
No more remnants. Okay,
oh, they run away on the other direction. So they've got no idea about that. Blizzy, though, noticed he's high on his heels, looking for that Magnus, but no vision. Up on Dodrin. And he's ready to go in. He's going to pop it. They're going to go for it. Dream, he's on the high ground, but they found Muka. He's got the Yules. He's got the Lotus Orb available. So he could keep Dodrin away for a little longer, but he's going to save it onto the Monkey King. Keep Dream fighting for a tiny bit longer, but this Spark just keeps on hacking. Gets a couple stacks. He gets a couple stacks, and they disengage. A buyback from Muka. And notice this meanwhile in the backlines. Can they... Oh! First hit bash from Dream into the face of the Slardar. No TP for you, sir.
Yep.
Selves top is also open, even if there is no creep wave. Dream wants to go. The rest of the team was thinking about going maybe away, and Storm Spirit is now holding behind the tier 2 tower, as Dream wants to keep on going. And he's got the right-click damage for it, so I feel like, why not?
In the mid lane, that's a big mistake from Dodrin.
Storm Aghanim is just ready. If they get a good jump, if they get the good connection, the Monkey King ulti does go through, and he wants the 2-man stun, followed up from the Lion as well. Monkey King still up with 900 HP, plus the Aegis, the Hawk forced away. And looks like with that preliminary initiation, Storm Spirit completely drained out of mana. Has to wait in the fountain for a little bit. When do we see the ball lightning off? He's loading up the bottle. He wants to push it all the way, but there we go. Not just making some short jumps. HYDRA's already making their way out.
The pressure is on, and this pressure might actually be the thing that makes him, slip up.
And no buyback, which he really also knows that there's no... I mean, you can't do any slip-ups anymore. Quick jump onto Dream, gets the Vortex out. That's also the range rack's fallen. Glyph Force, the Hawk is going to go for a couple of hits. He's going to get Abyssal Blade up right away. He even puts down that little puddle of shadow. But still, unable to stay there for too much longer. Monkey King still hacking away the melee racks. So looking for Notice, goes for the stun, but he misses. He can't stop this push from happening. Or no, that's a full HP tower. So they're just going to go in the triangle and wait, I guess. However, Winstrike's not going to let them. The Hex onto Dream. The 2-man Vortex onto the back by Dodrin. Looking for some kills. Trying to get Muka killed, but there's still a gem. The RP from Blizzy. Dream is there as well with the Battle Strike. And another RP will follow from Blizzy. Can he get the kills on Winstrike? And he does. Managed to get to Snako and Force Majeure. Dodrin on the run, but he doesn't have any mana left. And this Storm Spirit will follow up as well. But the buybacks are coming in. Notice still in the battle. The Hawk is also being pushed around. The save from the IO barely keeps the Sark alive. And Sark is back to full HP. Notice will die. They will also take down Muka. Dream looking for a turnaround now onto Hawk, and it's a 1v1 pretty much here. And now Dodrin looking for the opening. Notice coming in from down from the low ground as well, and now forcing the Monkey King away. Zayat still holding in the back. He doesn't have his Fiend Script anymore, but he does have Nightmare. And look at the hits from Hawk. It's enough to break him down. They also got the connection now onto the main by Notice. Notice just controlling Band at the same time as they're both focusing onto Dream. Asgold with a turnaround with a beautiful play from Blizzy and Asgold. and they will make sure that they will get the kills on Dahak and Force Majeure, force Dodrin back to the base.
Just straight up in, given that they have the refresher orb on the Monkey, they can definitely go and take the racks. There's no glyph available on Winstrike. I'm not sure if HYDRA are aware of this.
Blizzy is the one that they're relying on right now. All they need is one good play, and they almost find him. They push him halfway. The Ravage stunned, though, to the back line. Beautiful 5-man catch from Dodrin, but it's not enough necessarily. Dream is at half HP. He pops a refresher. He's got another BKB available, and Science is dropping control 1 is HP. And meanwhile, Winstrike, they're just disengaging from the Monkey King ult. They don't want to fight in it for a second time. Notice does gets caught at the same time. Dahak has already got 30 stacks for himself. RP connecting on the back, but again, Soneko with these beautiful catches with 3 men caught. And he's on another Ravage. Dodrin with another jump. Is it going to be enough, though? They can't kill the Magnus. They can't kill the Magnus. He's still alive. Dahak on the edge of this ulti. Zayat, he's got nothing left but another 2-man route again. Dahak, he's got this. He needs to win this one, and he's being pushed around. He's going to take one. 28 stacks of Essence Shift. Is it going to be enough, though, as Dream? And now again, with another Boundless Strike and a jump from Ascol, it will be enough. The Slark has been taken down. He does have a buyback, and HYDRA, they have to regroup once again as they see the buyback come out from Dahak, and now there's only one tier 4 tower. They're stacking up, going for the Nightmare play, trying to get the stuns, but the hexes are there. Can they get this one? The stun from Soneko onto the Lotus Orb, and again, they will take down the Lion, and it's all Dahak versus the world. 1v4. I don't think he can do it, but he's still going to go and try for it. Does get rooted up. He does get the Dark Pack to remove it as well. But there, look at this guy. He's just hacking so hard with the help of Force Majeure, doing a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get rooted up again, and another Dark Pack being used, and he's going to get rooted again by Ascol. He's just preventing him from taking part in this defense as this Ancient is falling. Slark is dropping low, and with Sunstrike, with Winstrike losing Dahak, it's going to be GG. That's all of Winstrike gone, and HYDRA clean out a 2-0 series against Winstrike.